Alright, sports fans, I'm back. It's been a long month. We did a lot of traveling. I've still got a lot of editing that I hate to do. House on a Rock, I think I got most of my videos up. I've got one decent video, I think, from Sue's camera that I need to post because there's a couple things on hers that I did not get pictures of. One of them is the huge merry-go-round that's inside this place. I ain't got enough words to express to how fascinating this place was. But anyway, just to get you all caught up, I've got probably another week's worth of videos of the trip to show you. The major point of the trip, other than I do what I call a American walkabout. I don't have anything planned but one or two stops. Other than that, I just mosey around. And but this trip, the one major stop was, I got two granddaughters that live in North Dakota. And I have a great-grandson. His name is Jason, and he's 4 years old now. Other than pictures that I've been sent, I've really never met the young man. So my wife and I, before we get too old here, we wanted to meet him. And so that was the major stop on the trip. And then, of course, we met up with Tommy and Yanae in Mount Rushmore area. We were supposed to meet up with them in Minneapolis area, but Tom really didn't want to go to the Mall of America. Wasn't his thing. And when he told me that, I took off, and we went on over to North Dakota. And then he called me up and says, we're staying at this such and such campground in Minneapolis area. Where are you at? And I'm in North Dakota. Well, I thought you was going to be here. Well, you said you wasn't going to go. You know how it goes. Anyway, we had a great time with Tom and Yanae. Thanks, Tom. We had a run. I pick on Yanae all the time because I keep telling her, you can do better. Dump Tommy. Go find somebody else that's richer. I don't know if she gets the joke, but I tell her that all the time. I want to get a few things out there. Go to this website. The guy is starting a new website. I've watched a few of his videos. He's kind of trying different things so he can get his subscribers up. I went through the same thing. And he sent me an email here a while back wanting to know if he could interview me. I don't know what he wanted to interview me about, but he wanted to interview me or whatever. And, you know, I just didn't have time. So he asked permission to use my last video. Not now. This goes back a ways, but anyway, and he said that he'd like to take cuts of that video and interview me, and then he was going to kind of insert his questions in that video and take certain parts of my video like I'm answering him, like I'm talking to him on Skype or whatever. And he asked if he could do that. And I thought about it for a while, wasn't sure, you know. Sometimes I get a bad enough rep, you know, without somebody. I didn't know what he was going to do. But the more I watched his videos and kind of got a character of how the guy really is, I just felt kind of safe knowing it. I didn't think he was going to make me look too much like a fool that I don't make myself look like. And I told him, I said, go ahead. I said, have fun with it. You know, whatever you want to do, go ahead. Just send me a copy of the video so I can see what it looks like. And he did. I watched it. I thought it was rather humorous. It's okay. And he's looking for a format to get his YouTube channel going. I want to give it to you. You guys go there, and you'll see the picture of me, and you'll see, I forget how he titled it, Skip's interview or something like that. I forget. Wrestler Mania is on the YouTube channel. Capital R, ESSLER, capital M, no space in there, ANIA. Let me do that again. Capital R, ESSLER, capital M, ANIA. Wrestler Mania. He's one of my subscribers. I watched it. I thought it was fun. I think he's onto a good thing. I don't know how he does it. I've never tried doing that. I don't know how it works, but good luck to him. You guys go watch, see what you think. If you do, give him a thumbs up. Subscribe to his channel. You might find it fun. The other thing is Arlene, mail. I'm back. Yeah, we got to go down to the store down there and get some more of those maps. I assume you're talking about the street maps. And you'll get 2 of them, actually. They come in a bundle of 2. Highway 44 and north, which will be Brownwood, Sumter Landing, and Spanish Springs area. Those maps are on one map. Folded inside that map will be a second map. And that second map is for the whole Finney, DeSoto, Spanish Oaks, and who knows, Linden. The whole area they're building down there is going to connect up here eventually. That map will be part of it also. It shows the roads, rec centers. I think it shows future development where country clubs are going to be, hospitals or medical centers, stuff. That's all I can tell you, stuff. That map is also part of it. So you'll be getting both of those maps. Hopefully it's what you're looking for. From your email, I think that's what you want. So we'll get them. We'll try to get them out in the next couple of days or so. Give us a little time. We just got home. I pulled in the driveway literally 3:30 in the morning today. And so it shoes out to the grocery store now. So give us a couple of days to get down there, and we'll get them out. When I get them out, I'll send you an email and let you know. Also, for those of you that are race fans, I've got a special video coming out. It'll be a while, maybe a week or so, maybe longer than that, to get this thing up and going. And it may be even a 2-part series. It took a while to get it all cut. When I was in Brownsburg, which I kind of did a little video showing you the back side of all those buildings, well, that's where most of the racing teams are setting up at anymore. They're all going there. Indy teams are there. John Force's team, and there's some other drag race teams that are there. This guy is on a particular type of team. I've talked to the guy a few times. I kind of know him, but I kind of don't. I did a lot of video. He was nice enough to invite us to his shop, to his store, to his warehouse, and I interviewed him. He showed us all kinds of things in the front room that's interesting, all kinds of things back in the garage. He told us stories about each and every car, and he's also told us about the future of what he intends to do this year. And it's very, very interesting. And I'm really not a race fan, but the techniques of race, I guess I should say, the logistics of race, all that kind of stuff is what interests me. The actual race itself, I just don't find it really interesting all that much, but everything else about the race does. It interests me. So I was lucky enough to get in on a Saturday. He specifically suited up and came in, opened a garage, and took us for a tour. And I got a lot of video. I need to cut it down because I think I've got over an hour of video. If I can't really cut it down where I don't lose information for you, then I may make it a 2-part series. So those of you that are race fans, keep watching. Within a week or so, I'll have it up and going. And I found it very interesting, and I'm sure you will too. I think that's it. Let me get things organized here, and I'll get some video up for you this week for the rest of our trip, or a lot of our trip. And I think I'll try to get back into the question and answer thing on Wednesdays. I'll try to get back into the news day on Friday. I saved all the news. I'm not going to be able to post it all, but I'll try to pick out the more interesting things and read them to you. I'll give you my opinion like I always do. You can take it with a grain of salt. And until I see you guys on the next video, I'm going to say on this glorious Villages Day, I'm glad to be back in the 90s and the high humidity. because when we left Mount Rushmore, it was like 58 degrees and raining, and I was in the rain for literally 5 days, never saw the sun. We decided to come on home, and we cut the trip actually about a week short, kinda, 5 days short. Came home. Now I got the sun, got the warm weather. I'm glad to be home, and I'm glad to be back with you guys. So let me get some of this stuff cut, get some things done, try to get some things organized, and I'll try to get these videos going for you. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad glad to see me. Oh, all the viewers that I've got that I met on the trip. I wish I could remember your name. Gosh darn it, I never thought to write them down. But hey, it was glad to meet you. I enjoyed the coffee. We enjoyed the talk, the questions and answers and all that. Hope it helped out. You come down here, like I told you, give me a call. I'll meet you. We'll have a beer. We'll go out and have lunch, whatever. I'm always available if I'm here. Wednesday's golf. Thursday's beer day. Don't forget, Tuesday's golf. So those days I'm kind of limited on what times I can get out. I won't be able to have lunch on Tuesday. I won't be able to have lunch on Wednesday. I could probably do lunch on Thursday, but it'll be a quick one because beer day starts at 3 o'clock, and I'm going to be there. So, till then, I'll see you guys on the other side. Be good.